Okay, I've saved your item file just to a folder here on my computer. What I first of all do is open that up and make sure that you remove those curly brackets on the top row. So your file should look the same as mine here, just where item number is at the very top row. So once that's done, then I'm going to just open up a blank Excel. So don't drag it into Excel, just open up a blank like workbook, and then in Excel go to open, and then navigate to that folder with the file. So that's just one there that was put there a few minutes ago. So when I open this, it's going to launch this wizard, and that's the key, that this wizard comes up. So the first step is fine, we just go next, and the second step is fine, we go next as well because it's tab delimited, that's fine. But here's the key, on step 3 of 3, it's saying, well, is this general, this field? So we want to change it to text. Okay, so that's the item code, or the item, what we call the item number in MYOB. Now we're going to look for the barcode one as well, which I'm guessing is then, if you can scroll down, you can sort of start to see the fields. But ultimately we want to make your barcode field a text field as well. So I'm not sure which field that is. I'm going to click on the left column and then scroll to the far right, press the shift key on the keyboard, and then when I left click here, everything's highlighted. So I'm just going to make everything a text. That's fine. So notice now every row at the top says text instead of general. So when I hit finish, it's going to drag it in, and I expect now, if we scroll down, we should have leading zeros, and we should have the correct values as the fields that we want. It'll probably take me a little while to find some leading zeros, but what we want to do now is we want to sort the whole data. So I normally click in the top left, go data, go sort, say that the first line or data has headers, and then you choose item number. So we're basically just sorting via column A, click OK, and we want to choose the first one. I don't think it really matters, but just choose sort, choose the second, sort numbers and numbers stored as text separately. So when I click OK to that, it's got my test item there at the top, but as you can see, we've still got our leading zeros there, so that's good. All we now need to do is click save, and it's going to bring up this warning. That's fine. We click yes to this warning because it's saying that we can't keep formulas, but we don't have any, so that's fine. So when I click yes, it's saved. Okay, it's still a text file. We've got it in Excel, but it's still a text file. Now we can close Excel, and we don't need to save it again because we already have. It's giving us a last chance to save formulas if we have any, which we don't, so we just hit don't save and it's done. So now here's our file, as you can see, just updated a few minutes ago. If I open that up now in Notepad, we'll see that it looks similar, but now we've got the correct order. We've got some leading zeros at the top, and now we've got our Z's down the bottom. So you can delete the Z's, do whatever you want, but ultimately that's the file that you want, format that you want the file to be in. So as long as you put this file now in the traditional spot where Bartender looks at it or reads it from, then you can actually print your barcodes in the order of the code. You can load this one to FairScan, but you can also load the one that didn't get modified or sorted, because FairScan sorts it itself. So I normally recommend to move the file into FairScan untouched, whereas for Bartender, obviously it's handy to have it in a set order, which is what we just did then. So hopefully that helps.